What? This isn't a gym leader video. Hi, I'm Shepsky Dad, but feel free to call me Shep. I've been regularly making Pokemon content for 2 years now, and over that time, a lot has happened. I've had sponsorships, done collaborations with fellow creators, run several tournaments through my Discord server, and become a much better editor. I know it's super cliche to say, but I never really expected my channel to be this successful. I'd always daydreamed about being a YouTuber when I was younger, so the fact that it's basically become another job for me is surreal. It's kind of hard to wrap my head around. Imposter syndrome go brrrr. Recently I've been thinking a lot about my channel as a whole. What's worked, what hasn't, and where I'd like it to go moving forward. After some reflection, I decided an update video was necessary, as 1, I plan on making some notable changes, and 2, I've never really done an update video, and it's a nice opportunity to speak a bit more candidly with y'all, both about the channel and myself. This update video will be split into 3 parts: the past, present, and future. I know, super creative. I'm also going to answer a few questions from people in my Discord. First is, what's a Pokemon that you want to get a Mega the most in ZA, aside from Flygon? Well, since the obvious option is off the table, here's 3. First, Granbull. Outside of gaining the Fairy type, much hasn't happened to it since it was introduced, and it could have a really badass Mega evolution. Second is Claydol. It really deserves a buff, and there's a lot of cool directions it could go in terms of design. And third is Bouffalant. I just want it to have a bigger afro. The past. Over the course of the last 2 years, I've been pretty blown away with the overall growth of this channel, as well as the positive reception from y'all in the comments. Whether it's excitement for the popular series on the channel, the interest in the standalone topics I touch on, or even the general engagement from the polls and posts that I make, I've been extremely thankful for the community we've built, especially in my Discord server. It's been a ton of fun engaging with y'all in there, whether through the tournaments we run or just general conversation. Huge thanks in particular to the folks who have helped it become what it has. You know who you are. Despite all the positives over this time, I'd be lying if I said there weren't some moments that were, for lack of a better word, rough. Oh, I get it, 'cause of the dog. In June of 2023, I decided to play around with YouTube Shorts. In fact, I made it a goal to post a short every day that month. Yeah, I really don't know why I did that to myself. While my channel did grow a lot over the course of that month, it was also the first time I started genuinely stressing about my content. Even after the month was done, I felt like I had to keep posting shorts, and I began feeling strained creatively. Between trying to make unique content from other Poketubers and trying to put out a short every few days along with my longer content, I was feeling a bit of burnout. In hindsight, I think it definitely shows, as many of the videos I put out during this time are some of the least viewed on my channel, along with having some of the laziest thumbnails if I'm being honest. Really, Shep? Clickbait? You're better than that. I've even privated some of the shorts I've made because I'm simply not proud of them. Not to mention, I didn't feel like I was growing as a creator during this time either. After a couple months, I decided to stop making shorts and focused again on making the content I was most interested in. And it almost immediately showed, because the videos I released from then on were some of my most popular to date. I also felt like I was growing as an editor and creator, which is something I value very much. Things were going pretty well, except for one thing: my upload schedule. I can't remember if I've ever specifically stated an upload schedule, but for the most part, I was aiming to post every other week, usually on the same day. And sometimes that happened. Other times... Like many of you out there, I'm what we call a procrastinator. I would often wait until the day before I planned to upload to do 90% of the editing, which was never enough time, and I ended up destroying my sleep schedule to get a video done on more than one occasion. Needless to say, this is not sustainable. So ultimately, I knew things had to change. Just like how I'm changing topics to another question. What does a day in the life of Oliver look like? There's a bit of variation based on our schedules, but I've made an easy to remember acronym for what his day-to-day looks like. Walk, affection, sleep, sometimes another dose of sleep, affection, play, although sometimes the P can mean psycho, affection, another double dose of sleep, walk, affection, sleep, hyper time towards the end of the night, affection, and sleep. Otherwise known as, what's up, ass washes? Oh, maybe I should rethink that acronym. The present. So first things first, no more upload schedule. Instead of pigeonholing myself into uploading on specific days, from now on I plan to upload videos whenever they're done. My upload frequency probably won't change, as I still aim to put out 2 to 3 videos a month. But instead of stressing and scrambling to finish a video the day before, I'll give myself an extra day or two if need be. Quantity does matter to me a bit, as I want to put out regular content for y'all, but quality is what matters more than anything, and I'd rather take an extra day or two if it means you get a better video. I know that sounds obvious, but when you're really hard on yourself about your upload consistency, it can be a challenge to truly adopt that mindset. Plus, hey, with no upload schedule, there's no postponing videos, so nothing is ever late. That's some 3000 IQ shit right there. It also means you should hit the notification bell or join my Discord server, as those will be the easiest ways to know when a new video drops. The next thing to touch on is technically a future thing, but I want some feedback from y'all before starting it. Channel memberships. For those unaware, memberships are basically YouTube's built-in Patreon system where you can get some perks on YouTube in exchange for supporting a creator. I want to emphasize that, at least for me and my channel, a membership is a way to support a creator. Yes, you get some added perks, but the last thing I want is to dangle those in front of you like, ooh, look at this good stuff you could get if you just pay me a monthly fee, ooh. Bottom line, I'm starting a membership as a way for you to support me as a creator. If you want to, thank you, I genuinely appreciate it. If not, that's totally fine. You won't be missing out on any extra content or anything like that. As I said, this is technically a future thing as I'm in the process of getting things organized for it, but here's a quick rundown of what you'd be getting as a member. First are membership badges. They're shown next to your username on comments, and they upgrade depending on the amount of time you're a member. Second are custom emojis. I have a ton of fun custom emotes on my Discord server, and I plan to bring as many of them over to YouTube as possible when I start up the memberships. Third would be early access to new videos, which you could probably guess is another benefit of having no specific upload schedule. You'd also be shouted out at the end of videos, get priority reply to comments, and even members-only community posts. I might use the members posts to have y'all decide on future video topics, community tab tournaments, or maybe just pictures of Oliver. Definitely pictures of Oliver. If you have any thoughts or feedback you want to give on memberships, please let me know in the comments. Again, I really don't want it to be seen as anything other than a voluntary way to support a creator that you enjoy. Plus, there's a good chance that money will be going towards the Discord tournaments that I run anyways. Speaking of which, what a seamless transition into, I'm hosting a draft league on my Discord server. It's something I've wanted to do for a while now, and even something I've done in the past, and after a ton of help from my mods, it's up and running. Feel free to join the server and keep up with how it's going. Who knows, I might even make a long video recapping all of it once it's finished. Speaking of which, here's my team. Feel free to let me know how good or bad you think it is. And time for one last question from my Discord. What is your least favorite not fully evolved Pokemon with less than 4 limbs which learns Rain Dance and is dual typed in the Mineral Egg group? That's an easy one. Glimmet. The future. First, upcoming videos. I've been posting gym leader videos every other upload, and I plan to stick with that pattern until they're done. Partially because I should finish at least one of the series I've started, and partially because I like how they look aesthetically on my channel. Speaking of not finishing series, Worst Gen 7 Pokemon is coming. Between going on vacation last month and having some issues with the recording coming out choppy, I've had to delay it more than I wanted, but it is coming. I'm hoping to have it out after the next gym leader video, so 2 uploads from now. We'll see. Along the same lines, I plan to keep working on the Pokemon's Top Dog series as well. They take a while to put together, but they're some of the most fun ones to make. Sometimes.
How does it feel, rude ass? Oh, what? He can heal 4 times, but I can't heal once? I'm using a Snubble for God's sake.
I have plenty of other topics planned, including one that will be a bit of an anniversary upload, but otherwise, just one more thing with future videos. I'm very happy with my current video making process, but at the same time, I want to start branching out and trying new things. I can't say exactly what yet, but I plan to experiment with some unscripted content. Maybe some showdown battles, like the ones you've been watching. Maybe some challenge videos, maybe even some more collabs. They may go well, they may not, but either way it's a chance to branch out a bit and grow as a creator. So just expect some different things moving forward. The only other thing I want to mention very briefly for the future is streaming. It's something I've wanted to do for a while now, but between needing to upgrade my setup a bit and the anxiety around streaming itself, it's something I've put on the back burner. I can't say if I'll be streaming on YouTube anytime soon, but in the near future, I want to start doing some casual streams on my Discord server, just to ease myself into it. Also, side note, I like how this video is partially one giant advertisement for my Discord. If you haven't joined yet, highly recommend it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. For a while, I've been in a slightly weird headspace about YouTube. I love every part of the process, but I don't love the pressure I put on myself during the process. Plus, to feel refreshed creatively, I need to spend some time doing things just for fun, like the Draft League. I feel good about where I'm going in my YouTube journey, and I appreciate y'all for being so supportive throughout this journey. Whether you're extremely active in the comments and my Discord, or even if you just watch a video from time to time, thank you. Both from me and from Oliver, thank you. And yeah, that's it. Bye! What, you really thought I'd end the video and not show you a picture of the Shepsky? Silly goose. So of course, as thanks for making it to the end of the video, here's a picture of my dog. Talk to y'all soon.